already know. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't want to go there, dog.
Well,
You know what I
hey,
mean?
we
Man,
ain't
no,
in that
exactly.
environment right
I
now.
don't like to do
So,
that. We had a
so,
little shindig
so nigga,
at
you late.
we had a little work shindig or whatever, and I was chopping it up with one of the homies, and then another dude came up to me and he was talking. The homie was like, "We at work," and I was like, "Exactly, fool. Exactly, dog. Like, stop talking to me about work. We ain't at work, bro." But
Nah, you love it. You love that military life, man.
if I did,
I hope you stay in another
say
May
again.
Admiral. I said, I said, I feel like you gonna stay in long enough to
Hell
May
nah,
Admiral.
fool. Hell
I
nah,
see
bro.
it, bro. I see it. But they gonna really make you cut your beard. They gonna really make you
Well,
cut your
they've
beard.
been on me about it as of recent, but yeah, just
Really?
because they're doing a crackdown with like the beards and stuff, so they want like verification for stuff. And I was like, yo, I don't have a no shave chit, bro. It's like I don't have a no shave chit. I have an RA, a religious accommodation. So leave me the fuck alone. And I got like months left in the Navy. Like, what you gonna do? Like, just leave me the fuck alone, bro.
Now, just last podcast, I could have sworn you were talking about re-enlisting.
That must have been the podcast you do with somebody else, because that wasn't me. Welcome back to another episode of Chop It Up with Rob and Eli. I'm Rob. That's Eli. And this is a show where we chop it up about any and everything. So let's talk about it, man. What's good, bro?
Chilling, man.
Oh,
Chilling,
wait.
man.
You know what? Before
Gotta
say anything, congratulations, dog. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to the little homie. He brought a new addition into the world. You know what I'm saying? Him and T. And I know y'all know T because we mention T all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shoot, I forgot about them. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I forgot all about them. But yeah, got a new little one, man. It's a
Hey,
girl.
girl dad. 2 girls now.
No try. Nah. You trying to put me on the same way with you? See, I need to break
Hey,
this chain. It seems like all my homeboys having nothing but girls. Like I
well,
gotta
you know
break
what
that
happens
chain,
when you
man.
keep trying, all right?
Who finna keep trying? Because if I get another girl, bro, I can't have 4 girls in the house.
So how you gonna break the chain?
So that'd be 4 girls. Talia plus 3 other girls. I don't
That's what
even
I'm
want to
saying.
risk it.
So how you gonna break the chain? Is what I'm asking.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably ain't gonna
Yep.
be able to. I might just go ahead and just without Talia knowing
Well, she know now.
just well, not because I. So how you feel about that? Like, do you think the man should do it or the
So
female should
it's
do it?
easier for the man to do it. That's the whole reason why I did it. That's the whole reason why I did it. Because like it's less invasive for a lady to go unless they do it when she gives birth, to like tying the tubes. Well, it's like a whole serious surgery and all that. When a dude is just like,
I mean, but yeah, but a dude can't get his
yes, you can.
unsnipped.
Yes, you can. That's why when you do it,
Hey, hold up, pause, bro. Next time, bro, you you know what I'm saying? You on my side. See, here you go.
what you talking about?
Even if you knew that was
What
the
you talking
case,
about?
no. Shh. Even if you knew that was the case, bro, you could have been like, yeah, you right about that. See, you playing, you
But
like you
then,
feeling the
nah,
fence. Like you one day you want to be on her side,
because
one day you want
then
to be on my side.
the people
Like pick a side.
listening would be like, man, these fools don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Let them think that the men would know. The
No,
men
I'm
would know
here
what's
for the
up.
facts. You know what I'm saying? I bring factual stuff. So you can get that shit reversed, dog. So that's why for you,
Niggas.
like if you do it while in the military or not, you go to VA or wherever, they ask you and they make sure that you are sure that you're certain about doing it.
I mean, but I heard things. You
Mm-hmm.
snipped. I heard
Ask
things.
away.
I heard that it don't like. Oh, I was. I hope you didn't think
No,
I
no,
was gonna
I
ask.
knew
This
you
new we
were.
talking about.
Go ahead.
Uh, okay. I heard this like when you have I heard when you have like an
Uh-huh.
orgasm, it don't feel the
Yes, I
same.
do. Next question.
You know
Who?
who I heard it from? I ain't gonna say.
Who?
I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say.
Okay.
Uh,
That's false because you do, dog.
you
Trust.
you was you was you was wearing a jock strap.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
you
I just say
was.
yeah.
Oh, your butt cheeks out, and we
Yep.
know your butt hairy.
Yes and
So
yes.
so
Yes and yes. So like I have homies who've done it too. Every doctor is different with their post surgical parameters or whatever. So when you get snipped, you have to clear the tubes out of the remaining what's it called of the remaining semen or whatever. So the doctor that I had, he was like, "All right, cool. I need you to ejaculate in a cup, and I need you to do it 12 times within the next 2 weeks." And I was like, "All right." And then when
That's a
full,
lot.
yes, and especially when your nuts are fucking swollen and huge, dog. Them shits are like extra tender, dog.
Oh, so you saying after the
Yes,
procedure,
yes, sir.
does it hurt?
Yes, dog. Yes, full. And then full. So you get a cup. Once you do it in a cup, you got to put it in the fridge until you can bring it to them fools. Which I thought that was gross too, but I kept that shit away from my fucking. But still, so your shit is swollen, fool. And the reason they tell you to wear a jock strap is because of the support. Like wear it without the cup, it like supports your shit. So you have to, fool, your nuts are swollen and you have to ejaculate in a cup. So my doc was like 12 times, fool. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? 12 times, bro? So, full sensitivity talk. Oh my, full. And then,
I mean, but how do you even like get turned on or like even how are you even able to ejaculate when you're in
exactly,
pain like that?
it's kind of tough, fool. Like, it's tough because, like, your nuts are sensitive. So then it's like, all right, I gotta I gotta get erect and then ejaculate in this cup. So fool, I was watching fucking porn and it's just like I'm going to work, but that shit was tough, fool. I was doing that shit like, but that shit, you're like,
Please,
why?
please.
But
No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
yeah, but no, that shit, it's tough, dude. It's
Bro,
like it's sensitive, but
okay, so what did you barely make the
what
cut?
you mean?
Like you said you had 2 weeks to do
Yeah.
it 12 times. Did you how long did it take you to do it 12 times?
Well, so he gave me like the 12 times, like that was the estimate. So like once you like have a sample in a cup, you're supposed to bring it like within the 24 hours or whatever. That's why you're supposed to put it in the fridge to keep it like keep the semen alive or whatever. So you provide
Hmm.
a sample in the cup, you bring the sample to them, they'll review it and then they call you back. So about 4 samples in, Doc was like, "All right, keep going. You're almost there or whatever." So I
Yeah, you still
yeah,
had
so
kids in there.
I think I did like a total of 8. I provided 8 samples and he was like, "All right, cool. Clear, good to go." And then he was like, "Well, one more." And I was like, "All right." And then he's like, "Yeah, you're good." So 12 was like a
Yeah,
ballpark.
I would have been like, I can't stop. I can't stop. I gotta reach my goal. 12. I gotta
Meanwhile,
reach
he's like,
12.
"Okay, this isn't for
He
research
told me
anymore. You're just being nasty."
boy. Nah, though, I don't want y'all to think that by us talking about this that I'm gonna be the one to do it. I really want her to do it. I don't like that. I don't like that it always has to be the guy. Because my wife was like, no, it always has to be the girl that get their tubes
Mhm.
tied and all that. But studies show that men are the ones that do it more than females. I guess. I mean, but I guess it really doesn't matter, especially if you're married. You know what I'm saying? I guess it doesn't matter
Yeah,
who
but
does it.
it does though, dog.
Um.
Because like if you do it, like say, okay, y'all had two, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just had your second one and y'all are done. Right now, y'all are like, oh yeah, I'm done. Like you just said, I ain't even trying to try again. You get your, you get snipped. Fool, a couple years down the road, y'all might have an inkling to try again. You know what I'm saying? So then if T gets her tubes tied, fool, y'all can't. Y'all, that's it. But since,
Also, it's not
hell
reversible.
nah, fool.
So how in the world two time ain't reversible, but snipping my penis is not my penis, but my
So
cord is. What is gonna restart? You gonna stitch it back
exactly.
together?
That's exactly what they do. So full. So when I went through, they like you're laying on a table, bro, and like they're like playing with your testicles, dog. They're playing with your nuts. So when they were done,
You had a male. You had a
yeah.
male.
So my nurse,
Of course you
yeah,
did. Okay.
my nurse was a white lady, and the doc, of course, was a dude. But I would prefer a fucking male doing that shit than a woman. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because then it's the male chauvinist
Mm-hmm.
thing. Is like, all right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You see my shit all black. You know what I mean? But when he
Mm-hmm.
finished, like, he's like, do you want to see your the piece that I cut out? I was like, yeah, yeah, sure. So he shows me. It looked like a macaroni noodle, dog. Dead ass, like elbow macaroni
Mm-hmm.
noodle. He shows me, and he's like, yeah, this is the piece that I cut out. It was probably about an inch or two that he cut out. So what they do is they cut out a tube, and then they take the two ends and they tie them off, and they solder them. So you can like smell them, like you can smell it like them soldering it. Yeah.
Burning.
So then what they do to reverse it is they cut the end or whatever, and then they put it back together, and they do it like that, and that's how you can reverse it.
How long was you in pain? How long was you in pain for? Like how long before like
Well,
it
the whole
stopped hurting?
procedure. Talking about post op.
The procedure you should have been doped
Yeah.
up on the
So like
procedure,
you're
no?
awake during the procedure. They 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 give you a
Yeah.
shot in your nuts. So it's just like a pinch. It feels like a pinch. So the doc was like, "All right, I'm gonna give you your numbing shot. You're gonna feel a pinch." Fool, that shit had me like, "Oh fuck," you know what I mean? And I thought the fucking pinch was for both sides. I misunderstood what he said. So then all of a sudden he hits me with the other joint. It's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" But you don't feel anything, dog. Like you feel them like down there or whatever, doing what he got to do. Then you smell like the soldering, and that was it. I think the procedure took like 45 minutes, maybe an hour, if that. And then the recovery, about 3 weeks.
You was hurting for three
So
weeks.
for the first week or two, it's just like your balls are fucking swollen, dog. So you're like walking like it's sensitive.
With
Yeah, like
coconut.
it's sensitive. But then like the swelling goes down like second week, and then after that, you're just
Mm.
back to normal. Fucking when you fucking bust, it feels the same. That shit look the same. And the only thing that's different is that you don't have active live semen in your shit. It's just everything else. All them dudes are like locked away.
So what if you already have like coconuts and you got so when you swollen, are they gonna be like pregnancy
What's
balls?
pregnancy balls?
Like the pregnancy balls that you gotta sit on, that the females sit on when they pregnant?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Cause I already got fucking big ass nuts and shit. So my shit was just like, God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I can't say that I do, bro. I don't know what you're doing, so I can't say that. You know, I don't think you should be the one in control of the.
I got some other fucking joints over here
I
too,
think
but
we
I don't
should.
like how they sound and shit. Yeah, I
We
mean,
need to start alternating who's in control of it because you you be
hey,
late with it, you be on time with it, then you do shit
it's
like
all right.
that.
You should do it though. I think you should do it. Like, especially if y'all aren't 100%, like y'all are done having kids, then if y'all are even considering it, y'all should
It's
do it.
like,
You should be the one to do it.
bro, I want my son, bro, but I'm too
Yep.
terrified. I'm terrified to try again. Like, nigga, I'm
Yep.
terrified.
My wife and I talk about that all the time.
Think about four females. Cause how many you got? You got two
And my
girls,
wife was
right?
like, if we were to keep trying, you would have none but girls. I was like, yeah, I know.
Why she say that?
I don't know, because you know my philosophy, right? I told you my philosophy on how babies and genders are. Yay? Huh?
Go,
Okay.
go.
So every fetus has balls, right? So the way you conceive it determines what
Hmm.
you have when the baby comes out. So if you make love, you know what I'm saying? You making love, you caressing, you know what I'm saying? You will have a boy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gentle. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Sensual. But if you
mm,
smashing,
mm.
you knock the balls off the baby. That's how you get girls. I be smashing.
So why are you always smashing? I mean,
I
make
do
some
make
love,
love,
bro.
man. I do make
It
love
ain't
now.
always about. Well, maybe it's time to
Nope.
unsnip.
Nope. We've had this conversation.
Are you
Yes,
done?
sir. Yes, sir. Fool, my kid.
You don't be
Nope.
craving for a boy?
Fool, my kid.
Have you ever?
Fool. So I think I've told you before. My first kid I wanted was a girl. I wanted my girl first because there's nothing like a man to me. There's nothing like having that beautiful daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's just something
Mm.
to be proud of. And then to raise her a beautiful girl and to raise her right and just, you know what I mean? To me, that was just like, damn. So I wanted my girl. I had my beautiful daughter. Then I was just like, All right, we're gonna try again. I kind of want another girl. Like I love my daughter, and like she need a sister. You know what I'm saying? So someone she could relate to. I mean, she can show how to move or whatever, whatever. So then had a girl again. After that, I was just like, I'm done, yo. I don't want another kid because me and my wife had the kids. It takes away from us time. You know what I'm saying? So now we're at a point where, for my kid is about to go to college, be on her own, which I'm terrified about. And I got my youngest 3 more years, and she's graduating high school. Well, I'm excited for just me and my wife
Yeah,
to be us, do whatever the fuck we want to do without having to pick up somebody to go to practice, to go to a competition, to go to a game, go to this state, go to that state. So, yeah, I'm done.
you say that, bro. You
Oh
gonna
no,
miss
dead
all
ass,
that.
100%, 100%. I am going to miss it. I notice and full, but I can't wait. I tell my wife all the time, like, yo, I cannot
Yeah,
wait for us to be like, all right, boom, where you want to go? Oh, let's drive to fucking wherever. Let's fly to what's it called?
and that's the one thing I be telling Talia, like I just miss it when we used to just be able to just 8 o'clock at night. Let's just go
Yeah.
Red Lobster real quick.
Yep.
Just get up and go. No, and then with uh a couple people ask me how I feel about having a newborn, and it's like it ain't hit me
Yeah.
yet. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really hit me that I got a newborn because she's up under Talia
Mm-hmm.
24/7. She's breastfeeding and stuff. So um and Talia's recovering, so she had a natural birth. So the second one, she don't do no epidural or
Shout
nothing,
out
so
to
she's
T, yo.
recovering and everything. So I don't,
Yeah.
hey,
Shout
real
out to
gangster,
T,
man,
yo.
real thug. So she's recovering. So my focus is occupying Elia, which is our oldest, keeping her
Mm-hmm.
out the way, taking her. I've been taking her out. This is my time to bond with my child because
Yeah.
I work a lot, so I don't get to be around her. I don't get to spend a lot of time with her. So this time is like a lot of bonding we
Nice.
got going on, and it's only been a week, bro. And bro, we close. Like she loves me. As soon as she get out of bed,
Hell
she
yeah.
running to me. As soon as she wake up, she think about me. Like when I come in the door, she's so. And I have never
Yeah.
had that with her. Like she's loved me, but it's never been
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying.
100%.
So it's I think it's just the fact of starting over. We just got Elliot to that age where we can go out to eat, we can go and do things, and she can tag along. We ain't got to worry about the
Yep.
crying and all that extra stuff.
Exactly.
So I think it's just the fact of starting over. And after having her, I don't see myself being able to go through that
Mm-hmm.
again. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see. It's like bro. I'm about to be 30 now. Granted, I feel like I had my kids at a great age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where when they get out the house, we still gonna be
Yeah.
young somewhat. Like we ain't gonna be young like YNs, but we gonna be young. So I mean, I don't know, bro. But Talia wants a boy so bad. She wants me to have my son
Yeah.
so bad. But I know if we have another child, Talia, we have another child. It's a girl. I'm blaming you, like, cause you gonna be the. Cause I have to, bro. Because I'm telling you, if I call you and I be like, yo, she pregnant, we finna have another one. No, it wasn't me. No, it was her. You know what I'm saying? No, it was her. So I don't know, man. I think, like I said, it just ain't hit me yet. We got family over too, so it makes it more
Mm.
of a distraction. So uh, we'll see. Like it really ain't hit me yet.
Hey man, you asked me like, yo, why I ain't make love? Ask yourself the same question. You have two girls.
I think my past just done caught
Hey
up with
man, what
me.
your theories are your theories, you know what I'm saying? My theories are mine. So I think mine's a little
Yeah,
combination of mine and
yeah,
yours. But I don't want to go there, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That
Don't
too.
don't want to indulge on that.
Yeah, that's a
Oh
that's
yeah.
a
Oh
different
yeah.
subject,
But
different
I'm the same
topic.
way, fool. Like people have asked us like, yo, do you not want a boy? Like I'm at a point where I have two beautiful girls and I don't want to start over. That is literally the exact definition. Like, yo, I don't want to start over. Like,
Hmm.
how old is Ilya?
She about to be 3
So that's a good age gap. That's a good
in
age gap.
August.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Not close,
yep,
close, but they close.
yeah.
Like they
Because
gonna
mine
be
are
in
the
school
same.
together. One gonna be in.
Yeah, I think mine are
Hmm.
4.
So I wanted to do it where one getting out the house, the next
Yep,
one right behind them. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like that's how I'm trying to have it. So I don't know. I've thought about it a lot. So I'm really on that defense on do I want a boy or do I want to try for a boy because her dad he had 3 girls and then he
Yeah,
finally got his boy. See, that's too many numbers for me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted only
Mm-hmm.
one child, and now I done got two, so which I'm happy about. Thank you, God. But I don't know, bro. It's just something to really think
Yeah.
about. And then with this economy, the way the world is now, bro, this is not the best time to be bringing kids in
Hell
the world
no.
anyway, because this world is this world
Cooked.
is wicked, bro. And with these YNs
Cooked.
and everything, it's
Yeah,
insane.
it's cooked
It's
for
insane.
sure, fool. But yeah, now that's exactly why, dog. You're same reasons for me, like starting over. You know what I mean? Just age gap, but it's not her fault.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be your fault. It'll be your fault. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I be
All
making
right.
love,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
It's just the ending where I get to smash.
Hey, any
Start
part, bro.
off
You know what I'm
making
saying?
love.
That's you got to do it the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the
Hey,
climax part. You know
I'm
what I'm
telling
saying?
you, bro. Start the beginning of it
Hey,
is love.
so
The ending
me
of it
too. As a matter of
is
fact,
we
me
going to
too,
war.
dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sorry, baby.
we
You know
going to
what I'm
war.
saying? Sorry. You know what
Hey, she know I love
I mean?
her.
Cool. But that leads me to my next thing, talking about being nasty or whatever. So I was on TikTok, bro. And so my wife told me the other day, she's like, "Oh yeah, TikTok is they're going through the same thing where it might be going away again, whatever." Woo woo. I was like, oh, "Okay, cool." But I can see it because fool, I was on TikTok one day and I was scrolling. You know what I'm saying, random algorithm full. There was like nudity, dog. I was like, "Yo, what the?" I scrolled up and I scrolled back down. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Make sure I was seeing it right,
Why'd you
huh?
scroll that down?
Yeah, make sure
Oh,
I was
okay.
seeing it right. And you know what I'm saying? I had to, like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like, wait. Let it play
So
a
what you
couple
do?
times. You know what I'm saying?
So what you? Yeah. So Trump just
Uh
extended
huh.
it again. So it's another extension that just happened. I think today or yesterday. I can't quite remember. But bro, TikTok is getting out of hand, bro. TikTok is turning
Yeah, and I
into
don't like
Twitter.
that. I don't like that. I don't like it.
Yeah. So TikTok's turning into Twitter, bro. I have to do a lot of swiping on my page, bro. I have to do a lot, especially. Do you be seeing those ads with the girls that be wearing like the dresses? They be trying to advertise like the lingerie
On
dresses
like
and
the
stuff on
lives.
TikTok.
Yeah,
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 yeah, and you got the
yep.
shopping cart at the bottom, bro.
TikTok
It's
shop.
like what the like, but it just shows you that anybody can make money. Literally yesterday, no lie, yesterday, bro. I scrolled and this woman had on like this little
Mm.
lingerie dress or whatever, and as soon as I was finished scroll, she said, "Yeah, my husband likes what I do." So I was like, "What?" So I click it because when I click, you see
Yeah,
the comments and stuff. It was like, "Wait, you married? You married?" And so she was like, "Yeah, I'm married, 8 years." And in my head, I'm thinking, your husband is allowing you to come on this platform and just have your butt cheeks out, your
yeah.
breast out, and he's okay with that?
Because you make money
Like,
off of it, probably.
that's okay?
Yep.
Man, come on, bro. That ain't a
But
way to
she
make
made
the
money
money.
off of
You
it.
know what I'm saying? If you was single, or whatever. One, I don't feel like that it should be going on anyway. But married?
Yeah, because
Come
I
on.
was on there full. The TikTok lives be getting me. Like this morning, I woke up and I was on there, and I be watching the lives because it's like I be wanting to go live sometimes, like especially like doing a podcast and then just having a live or whatever.
Hmm.
But then like I'll get on and I'm scrolling, and it's just like, why are people watching some of these? So I'm scrolling, and there was this one lady, some white chick. She was on the porch in like a negligee, and I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Hmm.
Like, what are you doing? And then I saw the card. I was like, oh, she's selling the negligee or whatever. But I don't know, people they're making money, and it's crazy because so one of my older homies, dog, uh, his son and my daughter they talk or whatever. But old cat for older, he's in his like 50s or some shit. So he was like, yo, yeah, I'm thinking about getting on TikTok, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. Fool, this fool gets on, and within like a week or two has like 2,500 followers. I'm like, yo, how the fuck you do that so goddamn fast, bro? So then he's like, man, I just on this follow dads, whatever, woo woo. So then he called me yesterday and he's like, yo, I'm thinking about I want to do TikTok shop because all you got to do is get on there, sell some shit, da da da, and then it's a passive income. And I was like, "Well, do it, dog." Like you.
What is he
So
selling?
right now he ain't selling nothing, but he said he was gonna do stuff that it was like he actually tries or whatever. And I was like, yeah, don't get on there selling bullshit to people because then motherfuckers can link that shit back to you. And he was like, yeah, it's like
Yeah, 'cause my
He was like, all you got to do is have 1,000 followers, and then you can get TikTok Shop or whatever. And I was like, man, do it, bro. Just be legit with it. What were you saying?
my sister in law does it. She literally gets she gets
Mm-hmm.
free stuff, bro. Like they will like if they see that you have an advertising profile, like where you advertise different stuff and everything, they will
Yep.
send you free stuff just to advertise it. So, bro, she gets stuff all the time. So my wife be trying to hit her up like, hey, hit them up and see because she has like I think
Damn.
34K following because she also does hair too, and you know the
Yep.
females love hair, so she does hair and stuff too. So she got like 34K following or whatever. So my wife be hitting her up all the time like, hey, see if you can get this for me, see
Mm-hmm.
if you can get that for me, and she be getting it. Like that's a big platform, especially when you're trying to get
Yeah.
free things like
Yep.
things for free. People all they want is advertising. If they see your following and they see that you are advertising, and you're getting a bunch of likes and comments on that thing you're advertising,
Yep.
they'll send it to you.
People are saying it's like the next Amazon, the TikTok Shop, because everything is on that
Yeah.
bitch. So it's just like it makes sense.
Oh, bro, I bought everything off there. Bro, I literally buy everything off there, bro. Like I buy all my shirts. Now I've started buying all my shirts over there. I don't buy my pants and my shorts, but like I bought like the other day, like this just came in and like a pocket
Okay.
chain. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's like a red. I got a red and black pocket chain, and I got some glasses off of there. Like this one, that's one silver and but it's like shoot, but it's like
Yeah.
a pocket chain. I get everything on TikTok Shop, bro. Like everything, bro. Just got some nice glasses. Like that's my
Hey,
holy
they
grail.
be having some good shit on there though. They be having some good shit.
Mm-hmm.
I gotten some things on there. Some of the shit on there be ridiculous though. It's like, what, bro? Like, fool. I saw you seen the dude with the do rag beard. You seen that? Uh,
Nah, bro. I don't know what
Fool,
your
that
what your
fool.
TL talking
So
about.
I look at a lot of like hygiene, fashion, shit like that, grooming shit. Fool, it was a dude,
Mm-hmm.
black dude, had a beard, had like a mask. He had like a mask on. Fool, he took it off, and it was a do rag for his. Fool had waves in his beard, and it was just like,
Now, hold on. Before you finish, please. Before you finish, how long have I been saying that you use a do rag for your beard?
fool, you've been saying it
Let
for a
me tell
while, but
y'all.
my
Ever
shit's
since
natural.
the
Go ahead.
shit, no. Now he trying to slide it in there like it's somebody else. Let me tell y'all something.
Let him cook.
Rob has Rob has waves on his beard. I mean, he's a mutt. He's mixed with everything that there is to be mixed with. He's a mutt. He has waves on his beard. So I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Put me on game. Like, what you do to get away? Like, let me see the do rag. I don't got no do rag. It's just
It
natural. It's just
is.
natural. It's just natural.
It
Oh
is.
my gosh, it's just natural, bro. Just, whole time now he want to slide in a whole beard do rag and acting like it ain't his. Like it's yours. Tell
Nah, nah,
everybody you
nah,
started a shop
nah.
up. Advertise
One
it.
fool. That shit was ridiculous. The fool had the mask on. He took that shit off. The fool looked like Silence of the Lambs Hannibal Lecter. You know who that is? The dude. Fool. He took that shit. It was a black dude, bald head. He took the fucking do rag off, and he was fool. It was just wavy, and he was brushing it down. He's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Holla at me if you want some of this.
Did it look good?
Fool. It looked all right, but it was just like I don't know. It kind of looked ridiculous. Like it looked like so like with
Mm.
mine to rebuttal what he was saying. When my beard gets thicker, I just brush my beard. I just brush it down, and it'll get a few waves here. You know what I'm saying? Little shore here, and you're saying, I'm saying little Bay Area type shit. But I get a few waves. The fool had a no bullshit do rag that went around his ears and shit. Took that shit off, and that shit was just waves from ear to ear, dog. I don't know. It was corny.
I
Yeah,
gotta
it
look
was
that up now.
corny,
Now
dog.
watch when it now watch it's gonna be on my feed. Every time people talk about stuff they seen on TikTok, it always end up on their feed that day or the
I'm
next
gonna
day.
send
It
it to
never
you after
fails.
we're done. It's corny
Oh,
though, dog.
I only be listening. I may have to get it.
I was gonna say something, but nah, you got
You know what? Next,
it.
I know what you was about to say.
Oh, it's love, love,
Next
love. You know what I'm
podcast, y'all
saying?
gonna see
Love.
me with the next podcast. Y'all gonna see me with the beard mask on. I mean the beard
Just to
do
have it
rag
on.
on.
You know what I'm saying? Just to have it on.
Just
Yeah.
cause. What do you mean just to have it on? What you mean by that? Like I ain't got no reason to have it on. Is that what you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Like what are you
Well,
really
you said
getting
it,
at?
not me.
No. I asked. I ain't saying
So, in
I
order to
asked.
have the do rag beard, you have to have a full beard, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, he didn't have it right here.
Yeah, he had a full beard, full like a
Okay,
full
so what are
beard.
we talking about? What are we talking about? Some people only got waves on the top of their head, and not on the sides. Why can't have waves right here and not on the
So that's what
sides?
3 waves.
It doesn't
Hey, you
matter.
right.
It's waves.
You right, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Niggas gonna
You
hate.
you
Niggas
are
gonna hate
you
on you,
are
bro. I don't
right.
care what
You
niggas
are
gonna
right.
hate.
Motherfucking niggas is haters, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. TikTok shop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Put that card
I'm
on
gonna
your fucking on the
I'm gonna
like
buy
for
two.
who? For what? For you?
I'm gonna buy
Travel
two
different colors?
for
Huh?
the owl. For the owl. No. I'm about two. One for me, one for the
Yeah,
owl.
that. Yeah,
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 that.
that.
Remember I taught. Remember I
What?
taught you that. The yeah that.
Mm.
Hey, don't let him fool y'all. Like I put him on to
What's
that.
this?
Like
What's
that.
this?
Like he don't even know what the button is. He don't even know what the button is. He trying to press the button. Don't even know. He gonna mess around and
Oh
press the
shit!
wrong button.
You ain't teach me no yeah that.
He gonna press the button. He gonna start making sex sounds and
Hell
stuff.
nah. Hell nah, bro.
Hey, so nah, that made me think about the one of my questions I was gonna ask you because remember I was talking about the ways how anyway, but boom, right? So question, this is a legit question. I want you to either
Okay.
you know the answer or I really want you to think about the answer. Don't give me no BS answer the way Rob do. Just be it's just
Okay.
be straight up.
Always.
I hate whenever
Always, bro.
niggas make. First off, let's
Straight
put
up
this out. Whenever
always.
niggas make faces like that, when niggas make faces like that, they're full of cap. They're full of shit. Like I'm just letting it be known now.
Go ahead.
So, all right. So bridges, right?
Bridges?
Like actual bridges.
Okay.
Bridges. If you get off your phone, you can hear me. Damn. Anyway, I'm telling you, I had to get a new partner because
Go
he ain't.
ahead.
All right. So bridges, right? Bridges over
Mhm.
water. Right? Why are you smiling? I ain't even say no
I'm
joke. I
being
ain't say nothing.
attentive,
Why are
bro.
you
I'm
smiling? No,
listening to you,
no.
Doug.
I'm being attentive. Anyway,
This is training. Go
bridges
ahead.
over water. How do they keep the bridge up?
What you mean?
Think about it. I ain't say like listen to me. Think about a bridge over
Yes.
like an ocean, like bridge over ocean, whatever. I know they got the legs going down in the
Hmm.
ocean and everything, but that's a deep ocean. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
very deep. Like how do they? You know what I'm saying? What do they do? Because it has to be a bottom. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It has to be somewhere where they how? You know what I'm saying? Like it's only so far. It's only so deep we can go
Yeah.
as humans. So how are they keeping these bridges above water? Go.
Fool. So they dredge holes. There's an actual machine that is built to to drill the hole in the ground and prevent the water from flooding the hole as they drill it. So
How are they getting that? How are they getting to the ground? Like that's a
I
deep
know.
ocean.
I know. That's fool. The machine is
So
made
so
for
you
that.
telling me they got concrete?
Second,
So you saying they got? So how long is this little pillar that's holding up the
it
bridge?
depends
How
on the body
long
of
is it?
water. It
Because it
depends on
got
the
to be
body of
long.
water.
Like, come on, bro. Don't now,
No,
now,
I'm
now
not.
you just try to be funny. Like, think about it, bro. They messing with us.
So, what is
There's
the
no way, bro.
conspiracy theory behind what you're trying to say?
I didn't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. This not what this
Okay.
type. This ain't that type of party. This just a question, and I just want to see your response. But your response ain't adding up to what I'm thinking because in my head, oceans are deep. They're deep, like
Yeah.
they're literally deep. You know what I'm saying? Subs got to go all the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how are you? How's the concrete drying?
For so I've had a question like this
Mm-hmm.
because where we live specifically, the underwater tunnels. So for the past couple of weeks, I've been Googling trying to see what the tunnel looks like underwater. Like I want to see the outside of that shit, like what it looks like. You can't pull it up. There's nowhere you can see that shit. So I'm just like,
So I'm
no,
not.
you're
I'm
not.
not
You're
tripping.
not.
I'm not
Because it's
tripping.
crazy that you're asking this question because as of late on my algorithm, I've seen people are posting videos of like, oh, this crazy tunnel, like the Chesapeake Bay Bridge one. Full. I've seen so
Mm-hmm.
many videos on that, and people are like, "What in the hell? Hell no! This is crazy. This is scary." Like, I literally just drove that shit like last month. That shit is not that bad, but I guess I'm accustomed to it.
It's not bad because you don't see the water. I guarantee if that thing was see through, if you could see the ocean,
Fool, I saw a
it'd be a different
video
feeling.
where it was. I think China has one like that. It's I don't know if it's real, but it's like it's a tunnel. The car's driving and the roof of it, fool, it's like whales and shit and like ocean shit. It's kind of creepy, but
I want to know how that cement drying
it's not like it's like a thin ass layer though, dog.
because then think about it. Like, let's be real. They weld
Mm,
underwater. How? I never understood. I mean, I've seen videos of it, but I can, my mind just can't comprehend. And I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a dumb person. My mind just can't fathom you welding something and it's not, the water ain't shutting that
yeah,
down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, my brain just can't wrap around. Maybe one of y'all on comment under and let me know something. Teach me something. And this ain't me trying to be funny
physics
or
that
troll.
is
Like, teach me something
physics.
because I'm trying to know. It makes no sense. Am I tripping? Does that make sense how they were able to weld under the water? Like, think
Yeah,
about that, bro. There's no, like, you can see the light.
yeah,
Like, when they weld, you can see it, but how in the, it's drying too. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
My
Like,
homie's an underwater welder.
you
I'll
know what I'm
ask him.
saying?
I'll ask him. I'm like, yo, how you weld underwater, bro?
I need answers. And ask him about the bridge too.
Yeah, I got you.
Because if he weld underwater, he got to know about some bridges and how they do it. Because that's a deep ocean, bro. They ain't building concrete that high. I ain't saying they not, but it's somewhere to it. And they're not having it. And you say you searched it. It's
Yeah,
not on social media. They trying to hide something from us, yo.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I wish I had a button. If I had a button right now, I would
For
have
what sound
pressed it.
effect?
I need to get one of them. I would have did like the Undertaker sound. The Undertaker
You
come out
can't
our
do the
sound.
Undertaker sound because that's cosmetic
I don't
shit,
know.
dog. That's you got to have your own shit. You know what I mean? But if you click the link
First
in the
off,
show notes, you know what I'm saying, it'll link it to my TikTok shop. I'll get you one. You know what I'm saying?
I hate niggas, and I would do the Undertaker one. Yeah, that's crazy. I made my head
What?
hurt, man. Make my head hurt thinking about it. Just that whole situation.
What the bridge shit? Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild.
See, listen, bro. I be.
I've been thinking about that shit too, though.
You
You
know
know
what I'm
what I mean?
saying?
I think I
You ain't never thought about it. Cause when I brought it up, you ain't sit there and say, I know. You right. You sat there and said, you looked at me like I was stupid. You looked at me like I
no
was
because
tripping,
I
bro.
know about the
You been
dredging.
on
I
one today.
know the machines they have, and then that's
What's
why
dredging?
I
What's
I
dredging?
explained it. It's a machine that drills
But you couldn't
into the
really explain
ground,
it.
and that's what they use to get the pillars or the stanchions for bridges and all that stuff in the ground without the water
Yeah.
going in it. It's a big drill
Yeah.
that has like a fucking,
Drill.
you know what I'm saying?
Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And
I
then
don't.
if you
Nobody
drive
does.
the HRBT or whatever the fuck on them barges and shit, that's how they get all that shit over there, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Knowledge
Nah,
is
I don't. You
knowledge
don't even
is
know what you mean.
everything, you know what I'm saying?
Now
You know what
niggas
I'm
trying to act
saying?
like they smart, but then just say he
And
was thinking
then
the same
and then
shit.
the
They
way,
ain't
you know
niggas, bro.
what I'm saying, how people drill underwater. So what it is
Yeah.
it's a chemical fucking compound, you know what I'm saying? And then
What compound?
H2O
What
corresponds
compound we
with
talking?
fucking
Okay.
the CO2 and the
Hydrogen
fucking oxygen.
peroxide.
It causes O2, you know what I mean? Well, you listen.
That's a good. That's a good question, bro. I think we need to somebody
It
need to
is,
figure
man.
that
We'll
out
get
for us,
somebody
man.
on here and they'll talk about it. You know what I mean? Like
I
clarify
don't
this
answer much
shit
in life
for the homie. You know what I mean?
before I
Cool.
get mad, and y'all know how I
You'll
get
want
when
to
I
see him
get
get
mad.
mad.
You don't want to see
You'll
me.
want
You
to see
don't
him
want to see
angry.
me. You want to see
Yeah.
me.
Cool. You seen the dude that got height surgery? Yes.
Why you trying to talk
What?
about me, bro? Why are you trying to
Height
talk about me?
surgery. You got height surgery?
No, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
before you knew me, I had surgery because I was like seven. What was it,
Mm.
like 7'7", and I had surgery to come. You know what I'm saying? But they messed up and they made me a
Mm.
little too short. But that's
So how
another
tall are
story.
you
Go
now?
ahead. Nah, but I asked for me. I wanted to be 6'3".
Mm. Why you quoting Ti versus, bro? You know what I'm saying? 5'9" with the heart of a 6'4" nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Ti is
I know
five
that.
one.
I know.
I'm not
I've
saying
seen
that.
homie before, dog.
He's a
I
midget.
seen homie at the mall in
He's a
fucking
midget.
in Atlanta. Tiny ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tiny Ti.
Tiny.
But a dude really had height surgery, dog. The fool went from 5'5" to 6 foot. Yeah. Five
Whoa.
five to 6 foot. And he had to undergo 2 years of physical therapy. Yeah.
I
So what
bet.
they did is they broke his femur and his not his femur, his fib and his tib, and then they added attachments to it. So that fool he go ahead.
Is that
Hmm?
on your shin? Is that
Yeah,
on your
that's
shin?
the bone in your legs. Yeah, your shins.
I mean, not your
Yeah.
thighs, but your actual
Yeah, it goes
your
all the way
shins and
down.
stuff. Okay.
Said it cost $81,000. It's not that serious, bro. But I say that because you know what I'm
To
saying
who?
that's me.
Yeah,
Everybody's
everybody,
esteem is
everybody.
different.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you would have met me before you know, back in the day, you would have wanted that surgery. But that's
I
neither here
would
nor
have
there. But
wanted the
listen,
surgery. What
well, I
surgery?
say that to say, like, because I
Oh,
was
okay.
7,
You
bro.
got
Nothing, bro. But I say that to say, like, I guess it just.
it.
But I say that to say because you said it ain't that serious, which it ain't. But it's like,
Yeah,
to
exactly.
who? Because think about
Yep,
females, breasts, butt. You know what I'm
yep.
saying? Like, they do that all the time. So
Hmm.
lips, face. So I mean, to me, to us, we don't care for none of that. Like,
Yeah,
my girl is natural. I love my girl for being natural. We don't care about that, but it depends. Like, so a couple females will knock them down a size, and he was insecure. He
yep,
got insecure about it because 5'5" is really short, bro. That's not
yeah,
no, that's
yep.
short. That's short. So he probably insecure, probably ugly. Gotta be, gotta be ugly.
Black.
Was he white or black?
Hey,
Cooked. Cooked. So I mean, hey, more power to you. Hopefully he getting what he accomplished. Because I know for those 2 years he wasn't getting no women because he couldn't even walk.
dead
So
ass. Hey, shout out to the dude who got the fucking height surgery though, man. You know what I'm saying, hope you're happy now, dog.
hey man,
Yeah,
hey man,
dead
we
ass,
salute you,
bro.
man.
We salute you, dog. That shit. That's some serious ass surgery. For that's a. I didn't even know they could do surgery like that. Height, fucking
But they can do everything. Shoot, Otto Cinco got his penis
what?
surgery.
Nah.
You didn't hear that story? Chad told
Shannon
what's
Sharp.
his name that he be doing the podcast with. He told Shannon Sharp, he was like, yeah, he had sex with this girl, and she was like, basically, go deeper. And he was like, he was all the way in. He said it was nowhere. He's like, I ain't nothing I could do. He said ever since that day, he said after that incident, he went and he got penis surgery, and now he's long. And he said he ain't never heard that again. Look it up, man. It's on
That's
TikTok. He had a penis. So you be surprised. You think the shin thing is bad? Think about getting your whole penis
which to
rearranged.
me that's like one. I mean, those are no disrespect to the female who said that to him. I don't know who it was to him, but you could have been with somebody who ain't got no walls. You know what I'm saying? So she done
Mm-hmm.
been ran through or what have you, and she ain't feeling it because she ain't got nothing down there to feel anything. Or you could have been fucking minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Either or. But
I think he said he was small. He was like he
hey,
wasn't
man,
big. I think he said he was small. Yeah. So I mean,
yeah,
to each his own. I mean, whatever he got the
yeah.
money. Shoot.
But
I,
not all women
it,
like want some shit like that. I've asked like plenty women
nah,
on like
it ain't even all women. No
yeah,
women.
like
No
well,
woman
I
wants
mean, you
that.
got some who are just down for shit like that. You
Yeah,
know what I
porn
mean?
stars.
Or yeah, them Jezebels out there. You know what I'm saying? Not saying porn stars are Jezebels, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, porn stars.
But for like a lot of the women who I've spoken to have like polled on, it's just like they're like, nah,
Mm-hmm.
we don't. No one really prefers a super big fucking penis. It's just like
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
hurt.
That was their main thing that they said. Like, oh, it hurts. It's not. It doesn't feel good. So it's hey, to each his own,
Mm-hmm.
man. Ladies out there, if y'all watching and
Yeah.
listening, let us know. Does the size really matter? You know what I'm saying? Bigger, smaller.
I mean, I think size matters. I think size matters. I think it's just not too small,
Yeah,
not too big. You just got to be. I think it's a certain numbers you got to be within to meet a certain criteria. You know, for a woman, I would say so.
we're gonna have a woman
Yeah,
on here. We're gonna talk about it.
we. Hey, y'all, we supposed to have been had a guest, but once we get it to where we actually consistent with this, then we're gonna start having guests. See, y'all ain't seen our face enough to just throw somebody
Yeah,
else in as a guest. So y'all just be patient, but we definitely
yeah. I
gonna
reached
start
out to
having
one of the
guests soon.
homegirls, and she's like, "Oh, I'm trying to get on there. There's been a lot going on." I was like, "Hey, no worries. Whenever you're ready, don't be scared."
That's gonna be a funny
I know.
podcast. That's gonna be a
Oh,
funny.
I
She's gonna
know.
be nervous.
Definitely.
She's a
I
hundred
actually
percent
hit her up
nervous.
fucking yesterday about it. She said, "Oh, I might laugh out loud. I know a lot going on. I'm gonna get on there." I was like, "All right, let me know."
See, now you gonna have to
I know.
force her. I'm gonna have to
I
hit
know
her
I
up.
am.
I'm gonna hit her up.
But shout out to you, AJ. You know, we know
I'm gonna have to hit
we
her up.
talking about you. I got homegirls who can come on here too that you don't know that they'll be on here like, yeah, yeah, be down and down to talk about whatever. But yeah,
That's
dead
a bit.
ass. But yeah, fool. Who you listen to that Lil Wayne album?
Yeah, trash
I
album.
want to know your thoughts. I know it's been out about a week or two, but I know he was your goat or
Yeah,
he's your goat. So
he's not my goat. Andre 3000
okay,
is my goat. Now, Lil Wayne, he is
okay,
a goat.
I agree.
I would say
I
that.
agree.
So, uh, I definitely think that he could have kept that album in the vault. I think I downloaded the second song, and on the album, and I didn't download anything else. He could have kept that in the vault. Lil Wayne done did too much good music to have put that out. If that makes sense, I feel like a lot of people had said that it was good. I was just tripping, and I don't know real music and everything. But it's like, bro, I've been listening to Lil Wayne since I was little, so I know. So now we're gonna ask one of the OGs right here what he thinks. So when he say, I don't want to hear no talk back.
Full. So I fuck with Lil Wayne, dog. That 2008 Lil Wayne, full. Ain't nobody topping that. No, that 2008 Lil Wayne was unstoppable, bro. Legendary.
Mm-hmm.
So of course he's coming out. He brings the heat or whatever. So this was a highly anticipated album. This shit was what the fuck, dog. So I got Spotify. So I've ripped. I got all the songs. So I'm listening to it. I just let it play. First two tracks was like, all right. Bells comes on. That's number 3, I think. And it was like, all right. The Big X the plug joint. I fuck with Big X the plug tough. So I was feeling that.
Bad.
I was
You
feeling that
you
one.
like
Yeah,
that
I was
song?
feeling that one because the
He only did the
exactly,
hook. He
exactly.
only had him on there
So
for
the
the
way
hook.
that song starts is like okay, and then Big X the plug's riding
Yeah.
the beat. So I'm like, okay, hell yeah, let's go. So Big X plug is sliding, fool. He's riding the beat. Then Lil Wayne come on and just kills it. Like kills it not in a good way. Like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Then the the last person, who was the last person on that track? He came on and he killed that shit too, like in a good way. Like he wrote that beat. So Lil Wayne messed that song up, bro. Then you go on full, and
Yeah.
it's like I think the only other song that I somewhat listen to is Cotton Candy with fucking 2 Chainz. And 2 Chainz, he slid on that.
And you know what? I I didn't like Two Chainz verse on there. I feel like, and like I said, Lil Wayne, you a goat, so I ain't trying to disrespect you, but I feel like because Lil
Yeah,
Wayne sucked, everybody else sucked. Two Chainz verse was weak on there. Like if you look at Two
yeah,
Chainz
I fuck
old
with 2 Chainz.
music and listen to that song, he he wasn't even mediocre. That verse was trash. I feel like Two Chainz listened to the song and was like, I ain't even got to try on
Yeah,
this one.
the content. I
like,
think his content was kind of like whatever, subpar. But out of the two of them, he
mm-hmm,
rode that beat better than Lil Wayne did. And them beats, full.
mm-hmm,
It's like who made them shits, dog? Them shits were like, fool. What year is this? Like what? Like what? You get that shit
yeah,
off of fucking uh for what free? I forgot the name of the website that you could download beats and shit. That shit was whack. Fool. The
mm-hmm,
song he covered, the holiday song, is a so it's a Weezer
mm-hmm,
cover. I don't know if a lot of people out there listen to Weezer from the '90s. but it's called Holiday from a band called Weezer. That sample that he did was like why, and then the guitar shit. For I heard the guitar shit, the guitar song. If I could play my guitar, I turned it off.
Yeah, I skipped a bunch. So I told my homeboy. I said I think he had 13,
He had
13 songs on
19,
there, maybe a
19.
little more. 19 songs in there. I told him, I said my drive to work was 20 minutes. I listened to all 19 songs in 20 minutes. I was doing
Terrible.
a lot
Yeah,
of skipping.
that album was terrible.
A lot of
He
skipping.
so he recently came out with banned from NO. That's a the beat
Hmm.
was trying to cover excuse me, a beat from the early 2000s called Banned from TV, and the track is it has like Big Pun on it, Nature, a lot of old school like New York artists. So New Yorkers, East Coast fools, they love that song. They love it. But the beat sample in that was a terrible cover. It was just it sounded like a high schooler made the shit. But he's recently come out with a remix to that song with Nicki Minaj on it. I listened to that like the other day. Still not it. Still not it.
Who do you, who do you think? Who do you think? Bringing up Nicki Minaj. One, before I say this, we should do uh 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 a sit and listen on somebody's new
Yeah,
album
like
when
a
it comes
reaction.
out. I think we should,
Yeah.
yeah, we should link up,
Okay.
be face to face, do a actual where we're together, do an actual reaction to a album. They were like that. That would have been a good reaction to do on the Lil Wayne album because I know we would have been laughing. But we should do that. But I say that to say, who do you think the best female rapper is of all times?
Hmm. See, I don't like having these debates because there
It's not a debate.
no,
It's
no, no,
it's an
yeah, yeah.
opinion.
Okay, opinions. I don't like having these type of conversations, especially with someone who's like not in the same age demo as me. I do, but then we agree to disagree because one,
No, me and you
no,
be
I know.
healed when it comes to
I'm
music
not
though.
talking about you. I'm just talking about period. Like even in
Oh,
regards to like the LeBron Michael conversation and who's better or whatever. Because my generation, for we got to see a lot of motherfuckers that a lot of younger motherfuckers didn't get to see, who only see clips of or heard about. Like I grew up watching fucking Barry Sanders, Michael Jordan, listening to fucking Dre,
mm.
Snoop before motherfuckers now know who they are. So
Okay. So just if you had to choose, if you had
female,
to pick, who do you think female rapper is of all time?
boy, that's kind of hard to say, dog.
It's not too many of them. It's a lot of them,
Yeah,
but it ain't too many of them.
but there's like you can go back to like for
Pick one.
female. Okay, I got you. I think, my opinion, the best female rapper of all time, Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott.
Mm.
I fuck with Missy Elliott tough. And a lot of people are gonna say Nicki
Mm.
Minaj because oh what she did, whatever, whatever. Fool. Missy Elliott was a fucking monster,
Mm.
dog. She has hits after hits, albums after albums that are just good as fuck, dog. And motherfuck full produces, sings, savage, dog. Missy Elliott. There you go.
Mm. You know what? I'm gonna give you that one because I didn't even
Yep.
think about Missy
Missy
Elliott.
Elliott.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have that one. You
Who you
got
gonna
that
say?
one. I wasn't gonna like the person I was gonna say. I don't even want to say no more because you said Missy
Who are
Elliott.
you
So
gonna
it's
say?
like,
Nicki Minaj?
and see, like you said, you no, because I if you want me to be real with you, I have to say Cardi B. I feel like Cardi B is better than Nicki Minaj. And that's who I was gonna say. But when you said Missy Elliott, I was like, ooh, I didn't think
Yeah.
about Missy Elliott. You're right. Missy Elliott is number one.
Yeah.
She has to
She's
be.
definitely on the Mount Rushmore of women
But
rappers, bro.
I think that Cardi B, I think that she has done a lot since her first song, all the way to now, her
Bodak
albums and
Yellow.
stuff. I think that she has done, yeah, like I think she's done more than Nicki Minaj. I think she's like, I love Nicki Minaj, don't get me wrong, but I just think Cardi B just took it to another level. Like, I would rather hear Cardi B feature on a song than Nicki Minaj
But
featured on a song.
how
You know what I'm
many?
saying?
So like, what are the wickets that you're like holding her to though? Because like, how many albums does Cardi B actually have? I think she only has one, dog. Like one legit album.
But how many songs? How many songs? How many? Okay, so consistency. I feel like Nicki Minaj used to be consistent, that she just fell off. Now, granted, most rappers do that and they got their own thing going and everything, but I just feel like Cardi B has been, her longevity has been greater than Nicki Minaj, and not only has it been, I think her
Nicki
longevity.
Minaj has
She's
been around
yes,
longer than Cardi B. Yeah,
I
Nicki
don't think
Minaj
so,
came out
bro.
before Cardi B.
Maybe. I
You
mean,
talking
yes,
about
she came out before
longevity in
Cardi
the
B, but
game in hip
Nick,
hop?
oh,
Okay,
and rapping, yes, in the game. Not talking about
yeah, I
like
got you.
popularity or what. Like Nicki Minaj will always be up there, but like her rapping, like, and it's not like it's
Mm,
falling off. Like her, like if she rap right now, it's still like, ooh, God, no. Not saying if Nicki don't hop on the
yeah,
track, it ain't gonna be like that. But Nicki, she done stopped rapping. Like you may hear her here and there, you know what I'm saying? But she doesn't rap no more. I feel like her career was great. It was amazing, and it was short. I feel like Nicki Minaj stopped her career a little too early, but that's just my opinion. But I don't know what she had going on. Cardi B, she's still going, and she's still hitting.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like so. Okay, so switch it up. Best
See
male rapper
that
of all
that right
times.
there is gonna be that's gonna be
Nah,
hard,
just pick.
fool.
Don't just pick.
Because
Just give me one.
I don't even think I can give you one, fool. Best rapper of all time, fool.
For you, your male topic. You got to pick one.
I don't fool. I honestly I don't even think I can give you one, fool. Because I fuck with a lot. I fuck
Yes,
with
you
a lot
can,
of
bro.
fucking
Give me
yeah,
one. Give
dog.
me one.
Best
Somebody got to be at the top. I don't care what you say.
nah, fool. I really so
Somebody has to
growing
be
up
at
for
the top.
me, like my favorite rapper of all time was Snoop. That was my favorite rapper of all time, bro. But then like you become a fucking like a young adult or whatever, and it don't hit the same, but you still got the love for him, whatever. Best rapper
Mm-hmm.
of all time, fool.
You got to pick one.
I would shit. And then I'm from Cali too, fool. So fool. And then I think so. What I'm going
Pick one.
it's hard, fool. I'm a hip hop fan, fool, and I grew up listening to the different eras. So I
Mm.
have to say fucking fool, and I can't even say it. So I'm thinking Ice Cube, bro. But I know people are gonna be like Ice Cube, man. Go back,
Yeah, that's a
go
random.
back. See, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know about Ice Cube, bro. Y'all know.
I mean, I know about
I'm
Ice
not
Cube. I
talking
know
to
all
you,
about
bro.
Ice Cube, but he.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Oh, but you to put him up there as the
No, no.
greatest,
See,
like your
no, nah.
favorite, like number
He's.
one. You gotta pick one. Like
I would for the greatest. I
you
can't,
gotta
dog.
pick one.
I
You
fuck
got
with.
to, bro. You
I
have to. I
think
hate niggas like you.
I think Eminem is up there. Eminem's a fucking monster, dog, and ain't nobody fucking with that dude.
Okay, so that's your one.
I don't know. I
That gotta
I
be
don't know,
no.
dog.
Don't say no other
Kendrick.
names. Niggas, bro. I'll tell you. You tell a nigga to go left, they
Nah,
gonna
it's
go
for
right. I
it's
tell
hard
you,
because it's like
niggas.
if you so I so I fuck with Eminem. I fuck with Kendrick because for Kendrick to me Kendrick that dude is a fucking monster, dog. And
Okay, so give three. Give your three.
all right,
I give
so
you
I'm gonna
three.
say Eminem, Kendrick, and of all time, bro. Because there's motherfuckers who y'all don't even know about who are just like monsters. I fuck it for the sake of this, I'll just say Eminem, Kendrick, and Snoop, my top three of all time.
Okay.
Well, because
Mm-hmm. And in that order.
uh yeah, why not? Because Eminem, fool, he's a lyrical monster. He'll know who's
Mm-hmm.
beat Eminem, bro. Like if there was a beef, who's beat him? Who's beat him lyrically? I if you break it down to today or the last 10 years or whatever, who was fucking with Eminem lyrically on some serious shit? Not no fucking pop hit songs. I would say the only person who could probably is Kendrick. Then you have Kendrick, who just like Eminem on some real lyrical shit can make a fucking bop. No one can fuck with that dude in a beef because he's just intellectually different. And then He's
Mm-hmm.
fool. He understands the culture. He represents the fucking struggle coming from the hood and shit. Then you got Snoop, same shit, came from the hood, fool. And this fool is a mega star. Fool, white people know who this motherfucker is. Old white grandmas know
Mm-hmm.
who Snoop is. And to come from the hood, banging and shit, to turn into this super mega star, he it just shows you where he like the grind he put in to reach that status. Like this fool's a worldwide celebrity. So them three fools would probably have to be my top three. Who yours?
I'm glad you
NBA
asked.
young boy, YB. You know
uh,
what I'm
hey,
saying?
listen though, if y'all want to be real, he is number one. But we ain't gonna we
But
that ain't my number
listen, all
one.
right, hold
He
on.
was.
I know that's your favorite. YB is your favorite. Think about like of all time though. Not your favorite.
Oh no, I'm not even.
Okay.
He's not even on the list.
Top
He's
three.
not on the list. All right, number one, Andre
Yep.
3000.
Lyrical
When you
savage.
said who can keep up with Eminem, I feel like Andre 3000 not keeping up like
Yeah.
battling, like
Lyrically.
going back and forth, but I feel like
Yes.
lyrics, yes, the lyrics
I agree.
Andre 3000 he be speaking, and that's why they tried to
Yeah.
silence him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was telling what was going on in the
I
world and
agree.
in the industry. Andre 3000 to say some shit to make
Hell
your
yeah.
whole head spin, and you got to listen to it three
Yep.
times just to catch it. That's my goat. A lot of y'all my age and younger will not even know what I'm talking about. Y'all just know the
Yep.
name, but y'all don't know the music. Andre 3000 is 100% number one. Number two, I have to go with Lil
Okay.
Wayne. I have to go with Lil Wayne. I feel like Lil Wayne is I'm gonna say for my generation, for me, personally, I gotta say Lil Wayne gotta be up there. He's my number two. I was sitting here while you was talking, trying to think of my number
Yeah.
three, and
It's
I
tough. It's
couldn't, I
tough.
couldn't because I want to say Biggie, but this is my so y'all gotta realize this is
Yeah.
my personal. I want to say Biggie, bro, but if I have to be real, and I feel like it's gonna be a cliche answer, but when you listen to he came out, when you listen to all his albums, all his music, it is just crazy. I'm gonna say my third one. I'm gonna say Drake.
Who?
I'm gonna say Drake. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Drake. Okay, I seen your face, so I already know you
No,
don't
no,
agree
it's
with that
it's
one.
your list.
Cool, I know. He's a lyricist too, and he versatile. He can
Yeah.
sing and he can rap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah.
rappers can't do that. And when he also he is one of them lyricists that when he rap, stuff can go over your head. Now he ain't strong as Eminem,
Yeah.
Kendrick, and Andre 3000. By far, he's not. But if we're talking like GOAT status, like one of the greats, he has to be on the list. Some people will put him at number
Oh
one.
yeah.
I
Most
damn
definitely.
sure won't put him at number one,
Definitely a lot of people would.
but a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of people would. But I can't like him making the list was very slim because I didn't even want to put him on the list. But when I look at everything he's done, like I just started liking him. Like I promise you, like the beginning of the end of last year, I didn't
Yeah.
never like Drake, but when I started listening to him and listen to all his old albums and everything, that man can rap and he can sing and he just knows what he's doing and just his story from the grassy to where he is now is just that's funny, bro.
He makes good music. I
It's
ain't even
insane,
going.
bro.
Yeah, he
He
makes good
does.
music.
Even on the grassy, he did. Even on the grassy, he did. He was a crazy rapper on the grassy. Everybody like, who is this
Yeah,
dude? Who is the dude? So
that's after me. That the grassy. Yeah,
yeah,
he makes good music. But
yeah.
like, if you think about, so okay, homie can spit. Drake can spit. He can.
I take that back. I wouldn't put Drake on
You
third.
got somebody else?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I gotta put Ti on third.
Okay, that's your list.
I'll put
Yeah,
Ti
it's your
on
list.
third.
That's fine.
Who would you put? Which one of those would you
Out
put on
of
the list
Ti
first?
and Drake,
Yeah.
I would probably give it more to because I'm thinking like grand scheme. So I would probably give it to Drake because
Okay.
for he kind of set like the standard of what a hip hop artist could do with big money, global success, pop star status. So that's why a lot of motherfuckers don't consider that fool hip hop. They consider him pop, but homie can rap. I ain't gonna take that away from him. Homie can rap, but if you think I don't know, homie can rap. I ain't we talking greatest rappers of all time. I wouldn't consider him greatest rappers of all time, he'd be top 10. He'd be top 10.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah, he'd be top
top
10
10 for sure.
because homie could spit. He a hit maker. You know what I'm saying? He has hits galore. It's just I don't know. Just
When you do your edits, don't put the Ti in it. Cause after I said, I was like, why did I say that? Just make sure when you do your edits and we do these shorts, keep
so he's
Ti
not
out
your three,
of
or he is your three.
it. I
Okay.
will put Drake at 3. Because when I said Ti, I was like, I shouldn't have. I thought about it. And I was like, why did I say Ti? He doesn't even compare
Yeah,
to Drake.
they're not.
I
They're
mean,
not on
he's
the same
up there,
level.
but he
Now
doesn't
Ti is
compare to
successful.
Drake.
You know what I'm saying? Of course,
Yeah, they're not.
motherfuckers fuck with him. I fuck with him,
Yeah.
but nah, him and there's levels to everything. He's not on the Drake level in regards to like superstar
Mm-hmm.
status, I guess you can say. Because you can go to like a white person's house, like a suburb prep white person's house, ask their daughter, you know who Drake is? And they can be like, yeah. Do you know who Ti is? Who? You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, that makes sense. Versatile on
Yeah.
both
But
spectrums.
I mean
Mm.
everybody's fucking little caveats are different. You know what I mean? I was just thinking about hip hop,
Yeah.
everything. Because there's motherfuckers who are older than me. They're gonna be like, nah, this motherfucker, da da da, before these motherfuckers. So
Yeah.
generations. You know what I'm saying? Generations.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely depends on generation. That's why I like to have, like, when we have those conversations, I can't have those conversations with anybody 25 or
Yeah, because they're
younger.
biased.
I seen this, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen this video of this guy. I think he was like 28. He was still young, but
Mm-hmm.
he's a teacher. You know what I'm saying? He was playing Chris Brown, a song for Chris Brown. I forgot the name of it. It was a song everybody
Yeah.
know from Chris Brown. Nobody knew it was Chris Brown. Everybody thought it was Omarion. They thought it was Usher. And he was like, if y'all know Omarion,
Hmm.
why the hell y'all don't know
Yeah.
Chris Brown? You know what I'm saying? Boys, we out here. But it
Who's
just
one of the
shows you
goats?
that when I saw that, I was like, damn, are we
Yeah.
getting old, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
Chris
y'all
Brown
don't know Chris
is one
Brown
of the
music?
R&B goats, bro.
No, no,
It's
no. He
so to me,
is. I don't think, well, I ain't gonna say he is. It's between R. Kelly, I know R. Kelly, I'm gonna say Michael Jackson, and it got to be Chris Brown. It got to be them 3, bro.
Usher.
Who else would be on that list? But the goats?
Yeah, okay.
No, hell no,
You crazy,
hell
dog.
no. You think Usher is top 3?
Full. Chris Brown. So R. Kelly wouldn't be top three.
You think Usher is top? You think Usher better than Chris
I
Brown?
so
You think he's
when
higher than Chris
growing up,
Brown?
Usher came before Chris Brown. Yeah.
That's facts. But do you think their careers and what they come up with and what they produce? You think Usher is greater than Chris Brown?
Yeah. Yeah. Full. With no Usher, there's no Chris Brown. No,
I
that's
didn't
what I'm
say that.
saying.
That's not what I said.
So yeah, I have to.
That's no. But you can't
No,
look
you
at it
have
like
to,
that.
dog.
You can't look at it like that because if that's the case, you can't. If that's the case, you can't say nothing. You can't. Because let's be real. A lot of these rappers paved the way for everybody. A lot of these singers
Mm-hmm.
paved the way for a lot of people. That's true. But we're saying who career is better, who music is. I ain't gonna say who music is better because I like Usher music a lot, but I
That's
also
a
like
different.
Chris Brown a
That's a
lot of
different
Chris Brown music a
generations.
lot. So, but but they
Yes, it
but it doesn't
does.
matter though. Who
Okay.
it does not. It does not.
Okay.
It does not. It does not.
Okay.
Because when Chris Brown was singing, Usher was still singing too. And Chris Brown was at the top, and Usher wasn't at the top anymore. Now,
Past his
granted,
prime.
Chris Brown was a new upcoming singer. He was past, but still, it was Usher. Usher can make a song right now, an album right now, and it's still gonna hit.
I know.
Like it doesn't matter if
I
Usher
know.
does what he does. Chris Brown make an album right now, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna hit. So I feel like I definitely 100% feel like I think and then it makes it you got to know Chris Brown ahead because even with the situation with Rihanna and him getting blackballed and everything, he was still the shit. You know what I'm saying? He was still that nigga. Like I'm not even trying to be funny. He was still that nigga. Usher, Usher fell off for a while. I had forgot what Usher even
That's because
was.
he
I
wasn't putting
forgot
shit
who
out.
Usher was, what he was. Thank you. So that's why I said you have to, if you're gonna measure it right. That's where we go to the Nicki Minaj
No,
and we go to the look at their
so
careers, look at
just
their
like you
music.
said,
Chris Brown
if
music.
I said as a generational thing, just like that teacher playing Chris Brown for them kids, they didn't know who he was. It's the same shit. You say you got family in town at your crib? How
Mm,
old? Like, what's the age
mm,
range of your family members that are there?
older
Ask
than you.
them.
They
Ask
like
them.
40 something. Okay,
and see
okay,
what they say and
and
let
I
me
will,
know,
but then
dog.
you have to also understand. Okay, so that's true. I give you that, but I promise you, if it's our generation, they're not gonna say Usher. They're
Oh
gonna
no,
say
I know
Chris.
that. I know 100%. I agree with you. I'm saying for me, I think Usher is better than Chris Brown, but it's not by like a landslide, fool. It's
Dancing. He can dance better than
who can Chris Brown?
Usher. He can sing better than Usher. Chris
He can
Brown can
dance
sing
better than.
better than
Can he
Usher.
sing better than Usher? I don't know, dog. I wouldn't give him that.
Nigga,
They need to do a
yes.
verses of them two motherfuckers, dog. That would be
That would be
hard as
tough.
fuck,
That
bro.
would be tough. That
Yeah,
would be tough, bro. Y'all let us know.
yeah.
Y'all let us know, bro. Y'all think Usher better than Chris Brown, or do y'all think Chris Brown better than Usher?
Because
Please let us
listen,
know, bro.
dog. So all right,
That's a debate right
so
there.
real like to cap this off. Usher, so Usher, like you said, there was a time where he wasn't putting out shit, and then like he would put out an album, and it'd be like, eh. But you can't tell me that every Chris Brown song that he's put out, like the pop shits that you were banging them shits, them poppy ass songs.
I'm not saying okay. I'm not saying everyone. No rapper has ever came out with something that you're
No,
banging
fuck no.
everything that
Yeah, no.
they're putting out. Now, what I'm saying is, when Usher fell off, everybody forgot about Usher. Nobody cared about Usher. When Chris Brown fell off, Chris Brown was still a topic. Chris Brown was still known. Chris Brown was still
Because he
getting
was in the
listened to.
news,
Yes,
fool.
come
So when
on.
that fool wasn't putting out,
I'm not talking about because
that's
of the,
the,
the
that's
Rihanna
how he's
stuff. I'm
relevant.
saying when he
That's how
fell
he's
off and he
relevant.
disappeared.
He was getting in trouble, dog.
No,
Okay,
no. But we talking about his
okay,
music. When Chris Brown had went ghost, Chris Brown had went ghost, bro, and people were still banging his music. People still Usher went ghost. Everybody wasn't banging his music. You don't walk. You couldn't drive and hear Usher music. You could
depends on how
drive and
you
hear Chris
driving.
Brown music. You put on a Chris Brown music. If they both went when they both went ghost, you would have put on a Chris Brown song. Everybody go crazy. You put on an Usher song, some people might go crazy, and that's just real. That's just real. That's just
Agree
real.
to disagree, man.
Chris
Ask your
Brown is one
family
of them
members
ones.
for about
Chris
the
Brown is,
fucking shit. Who they gonna say, dog?
bro. It was a video that came out, and they literally said that Chris Brown is like right up under Michael
Maybe,
Jackson when it comes to
maybe.
music, and that is no lie. And he's the
Yeah, no,
GOAT,
I
bro.
yeah, I
He's
I
better than
agree.
Usher. Usher
I
wasn't
agree.
even on the list.
You can't say
Usher wasn't on the list. R. Kelly was on the list.
how can you say R. Kelly is better than Usher, dog? There's no fucking way R.
What
Kelly
the
is
fuck are
better
you?
than Usher, dog.
I don't even cuss on the podcast. I don't even cuss on the podcast, but you
You
about
do
to
cuss on
piss
this
me off.
podcast. I'll play
You
it
don't
back.
think R. Kelly is better than? You don't think R.
No,
Kelly is better than Usher?
nope. Even before like all the drama he was going through, I fuck with R. Kelly. Mind you, I let he has good music, great music, dog. He's produced for people, you know what I'm saying? Great music. Usher is R. Kelly's better than Usher? Nope. Usher is a performer.
You don't think R. Kelly
So
is better
cool.
than Usher?
Usher, it's like Usher did the Super Bowl, right? They give Super Bowl performances to like performances top tier acts, right? If they don't,
No,
they
we
don't.
all know they don't. We all know
Cool.
they. We all know they don't. A lot of times they be having bullshit on them show.
But
On
what
that.
they
Come on,
consider so
if you it,
as of recent, since Rock Nation has taken over, it's been like top tier fucking people.
so okay.
Agree to disagree. You think if
No. You're
I
wrong.
am
It
not
ain't no agree.
wrong,
You're
top tier
wrong,
acts
bro.
have been the Super
Bro,
Bowl
you
performances.
just
For Beyonce, Kendrick, Usher, Snoop.
everybody said that Kendrick shouldn't
So
even have
what?
did the Super Bowl. Now, granted,
Is
we
he not a
liked it.
top tier
We
actor?
liked it,
Is he not a
but
top
I
tier
don't
actor?
think it was only that he only had one song on there that was really
On what
hot.
song?
Let's be real. I
Because
love Kendrick to death.
he used it as
The
a message. Well, here we go. We going back to
they're
this. He
not like
used
us.
it as a message.
No. We not going back. What I'm saying was he only had one song that was like hot.
Which song
You know what I'm
was?
saying? He couldn't go out there and just play a bunch of songs back to back. They not like us.
What? You talking about this past performance? Or you talking about period?
Mm-hmm. What's that's the song he did last before? What song did he do not with the
Drake?
this
Yeah,
to
not like us.
Drake? Yeah, exactly. That was the only song everybody
Mm-hmm.
was anticipating. All the other, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't. So
Okay.
yes, he's top tier, like he's good, but he wasn't a top tier Super Bowl
No, I'm
performer.
not saying their performances.
That
I'm not saying
performance
their
was good.
performances were top tier. I'm saying they were booked because they were top tier performers, is what I'm saying. Like popular, like big
Okay,
artists. That's what I'm saying.
okay,
So
okay,
like so they have
okay.
them. You think without all the fucking drama, R. Kelly would ever be booked for a Super Bowl? Be real. If you do, say yeah. If you don't, be real. From his catalog that he has now, that you listen to, that you have access to, from his catalog, do you think he would ever be a Super Bowl performer, or or at least have a
Um,
fucking have a residency at Las Vegas?
I can. Are you saying with the
No,
situation that
say the
happened or without the
situation
situation that
as
happened? Yes.
performing
Yes.
what, bro?
Yes.
How many upbeat fucking songs does he have besides "Step in the Name of Love,"
You're not finna disrespect. What you
fucking
not finna
"Fiesta"?
what you not finna do. What you not finna do is disrespect R. Kelly. You're not. What you not. You know what? You know what? If Willis was on this podcast, he'd be cussing you out right now. What you not finna do is disrespect R. Kelly. That's what you not about to do. Now, granted, I'm sorry to the ladies. I know he's not the best man, and I hate what he did. And I'm not rooting him on by any means. And I don't want y'all to think I'm out here supporting him. I'm supporting the before I knew what he was doing. R. Kelly. That's the one I'm supporting. But for you to say that Usher is better
Oh
than R.
my
Kelly,
god, I
that's
am
that's
going
blatant
to. Oh, I'm gonna
disrespect.
poll
That's
this,
blatant
bro.
disrespect.
Man, I'm gonna poll this.
That's blatant disrespect, bro.
And we'll see. I'm gonna make this a fucking short and see who the fuck uh whose side people are on. That's
I'm
fine.
really
That's
mad.
fine.
I'm really mad now, bro.
It's all good.
I'm really
R.
mad now.
Kelly is not better than Usher, dog. R. Kelly would not be a Super Bowl performer, fool. Would not, bro. There's
What are you
no
talking
way,
about?
fool. R. Kelly cannot
I
dance.
guarantee you,
One, as an R&B singer, not saying not. I know
he
that.
doesn't need to
Let
dance.
me finish.
He
Not
doesn't
as
need to dance.
who?
Kendrick can't dance.
Who? He's not an R&B
Kendrick can't
singer.
dance. It
I'm
doesn't
talking about
matter though.
R&B
All R&B
singers.
singers don't dance.
So R&B sing.
All
I know that,
R&B
and
singers don't
that's what I was
dance.
gonna say before you fucking interrupted. You know what I'm saying? Not all R&B singers got to dance. However, for the Super Bowl, it's a show, dog. And then if you go to an R. Kelly show, full, come on, man. I was listening to R. Kelly way
Ladies,
back when,
ladies
bro.
love R. Kelly.
He had some
Ladies love R.
bangers, dog.
Kelly, bro.
He
What
had
they
some
love,
bangers, dog.
they loved R. Kelly. Man, listen. I promise you, if R. Kelly did not go through what he went through, bro, he would get booked for the Super Bowl before. I promise you, before Usher would, and I'm not lying to you.
That's neat. We can't prove that, but there's no way, dog. Agree to disagree.
But it's okay.
I
Make it
am.
short.
I'm going to.
We can prove it.
We
We
can't
can
prove
definitely prove
anything,
it.
but we can poll it, and then we can see what people think.
No. We can prove it because if 99.9999% of
It won't be
people,
that.
when they do, and you will be
No,
that 1% that
it
say,
won't be that. Oh my god,
bro. Now I'm heated, bro.
fool!
I'm hot now,
I
bro.
grew up
Like,
listening to R.
nah,
Kelly,
that's
fool.
you
That's like
disrespectful.
saying fucking Keith Sweat is better than motherfucking R. Kelly, bro. People love Keith Sweat, and that's the generation before.
He's
That's
definitely not better than R.
what you
Kelly.
say,
I say he's definitely not
Keith
better than
Sweat.
R. Kelly.
I give you that.
Mm-hmm. Boy,
No,
don't
no, I
hesitate
give you
right there
that. I didn't hear what you said.
again. You disrespected R. Kelly once. You
Well,
ain't
I
gonna
grew
do
up
it
listening to
twice.
R. Kelly, man. I had fucking the double disc CD of R, and then the one, 12 play. I had that shit. 12 play got some bangers, but it's like that's that cruise shit. You got a lady in your front seat of your car, shit, talking. This is what we gonna do when we get to the crib type music. It's different,
Mm-hmm.
fool. Like there's levels to everything,
And
fool.
what is Usher
What'd you say?
doing? And what
Usher
is
got
Usher doing?
Usher. Hold on,
Same
Usher
thing.
got that. He got those music jams or whatever that type. Then he got the fucking the anthems. Then he got like the poppy shit, bro.
Like the anthems.
Yeah,
The anthems.
fool.
Elaborate.
You weren't listening to Yeah when Lil Jon and Ludacris was on that shit. You weren't listening. You
But that's not his song. Was that his
That's
song
his
or was he
song, bro.
featured on it?
That's his song.
But
Yeah, it's his song, and
it's not Usher.
that was
I
a
mean,
mega global hit. OMG,
I
mega
mean, yeah,
global
but
hit. Clubs.
but I'm talking about shit that's
That's his
his
song,
music, like
fool.
just his. Not everybody. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about where he don't have features. It's just him. You talking about features? Other people that make the song something that is out of his norm.
So R. Kelly didn't do that.
Come on,
R. Kelly didn't do that.
huh?
He didn't have features. Come on,
If he had features, they was like making the same type of. They was on the same vibe he
elaborate,
was on.
elaborate. Same vibe
I don't
like
need
what?
to. I'm saying like
Mm.
love music.
So all his
Mm-mm.
features were what, like R&B artists on the same vibe, like making R&B
No,
type deal.
I mean no. Even I
Yes,
had
you
to do
do.
some research on that, but it wasn't like Usher.
Which is like what? What are you alluding to with the Usher features?
Usher was like he couldn't decide if he wanted to be a boy or a girl. Like he was all over the place
Okay.
at one point.
So what difference
Exactly what
does
I
what?
said.
How is that any different from Chris Brown doing a feature with Busta Rhymes on what's that song where Busta Rhymes is rapping all fast and Chris Brown is rapping, or when Chris Brown had the whole album with Tyga and they doing the fucking rapping shit?
But
Why
he can
can't he
do
do it
that.
and
Chris
nobody
Brown
else
can do
can?
that because it's
Oh
fucking
my
Usher.
god, bro! See there, see there.
It's fucking Usher. That's not. It's Usher.
Don't be biased, Doc. I'm saying if you have a
It's
debate,
not biased. I
it
feel like
is
certain
because you're
people.
saying one person
I
can
feel
do
like
it, but another
no,
person can't.
no,
You're being
no,
biased.
no, 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 no. That's
Yes,
not
it.
being
That's the
biased.
definition of being
Certain
biased.
people have. Listen, it's not being biased. Certain people have multiple gifts. You have to understand. Certain people have multiple gifts. Chris
He
Brown has
does.
multiple gifts. He can
Yes.
dance. He can sing. He can rap. Usher, he can dance, he can sing. He's
Okay.
not a rapper. Certain songs, if he's on, it's gonna be like a okay, but you really ain't your vibe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not being biased. It's just the fact of certain people can do like there's certain things you can
Mm-hmm.
do that I can't do, and there's certain things I can do
Yes.
that you can't do. It's not being biased and saying you can't do it. What I'm saying is it's not your field, nor is it my field. So it's not me trying to be biased. It's just that you can't. Usher did a lot of things that it was just like you could have kept that. He was on Lil Wayne
Okay.
vibe.
And okay, let's go back to rap now. So you got rappers that do the same thing. They take a they, they
What do you
take a
mean?
lane
Elaborate.
that's like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you doing that? Is it all right for them to do it?
Okay,
Like
I
Drake,
give you that.
the last
No,
the last
what is Drake doing?
three features or whatever he's done, not the Party Next Door shit. The last three features he's done.
You talking about the when he's like Jamaican?
I don't.
What's it?
I haven't even listened
Caribbean or
to it, but I
something?
hear people talking shit about it. Like the newest feature he's done has been trash. The one right
Mm-hmm.
after the beef with Kendrick Lamar, he did a feature with somebody that was ass. He's tried to do some kind of
Mm-hmm.
reggaeton type shit. That's the newest one. Trash. So it's like it's the same shit. And you can't say R. Kelly
Okay.
hasn't put shit out that is just like, yo, what the fuck is this, dog?
Yeah. I yes. Okay. But like I said, when you brought up Drake, certain people can
Yes,
do it, certain people can't. Drake just has to realize that he cannot go on that field. That's not his environment. But sometimes you do
of
have to
course,
test the water.
of
See, the
course.
problem with Usher is he'll test the water and he'll stay there.
Like for what? Give an
That's
example.
his problem. You these examples. That's what you tell a female. You don't tell me that.
I mean,
That's
you
what you tell a
saying something
female
to
to stop
prove a
them from
point.
talking.
Prove it.
That's what you tell a
I rest
female to
my
stop them
case,
from
Your
talking.
Honor.
Hey,
I
don't do
rest
that
my
to me.
case. Usher is better than R.
Man,
Kelly.
I need buttons over here. I need buttons up there. That's
Amen.
not what that was. I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. I cannot wait. And we're gonna talk about this on the next podcast because
Remember it.
you will be upset.
Remember it. I can't believe you said that, R. Kelly's better. It's all right, though.
No, you
You
really
are.
disrespectful, bro. And that's your
What is my
generation.
generation?
And that's
Who?
your generation. R.
I
Kelly.
know that. That's why I said I grew up listening to R.
Yeah,
No,
you're just
and
disrespecting him like it's
that's
crazy.
the benefit of my generation. For we got to experience so much shit, dog. R. Kelly, that's a different generation.
No, no, no.
That's before Usher.
You're
Then Usher comes and fucking he at one point it was just him, and then Chris
yeah,
Brown
that's true.
comes, and then Chris Brown grows and progresses into the superstar he is now.
But you just said you didn't think Chris
I
Brown was better
don't,
than
but
Usher.
and then I also said it's not by a landslide though. Them fools are right there, dog. They're like right there. People can.
What the hell are
What you
you
talking about?
talking about? What are
We
you
we, we
talking?
circling
We're
back.
not gonna
We
do.
circling back.
You know what? We just gonna
Yep.
put it to the vote. We just
So
gonna put it
like
to the vote.
if Chris Brown's your number one, I'm not even saying Usher's my number one, but them fools. If it's just a race between them fools, well, I got Usher in the lead by a slim margin, dog. Slim margin,
Stop
dog.
it. I don't even got Usher in behind Chris Brown by a
So
small
who's
margin.
after Chris Brown? R. Kelly?
Who did I say my number ones
Michael
were?
Jackson, I think. I think it's
Who did I
Michael
say my
Jackson.
number one was? Michael Jackson. I
Mm-hmm.
give it to Michael Jackson. I give it to Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, R. Kelly for
That's just
sure.
all right. That's just a generational thing, or how you were raised, what you grew up listening
It's
to. There's
how
no way,
no
dog.
no 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 no. Because I grew up listening to Usher too. Usher was that dog when he came
And
out
he's
with
from Georgia.
Climax and all that, and before like you know what I'm saying, like
That's why it's. I guess I'm shocked by that.
nah, bro.
That Usher, and he's from fucking Georgia. He's from Atlanta. That's crazy. That's
Mm-hmm.
shocking to me actually, because you're from there.
I mean, just because it doesn't matter
No, I
if
know
you're
that.
from there or not. Great is great, bad is bad.
So he's
You know what I'm
bad.
saying? Like I don't care. Just like Lil Baby. Like I used to really rock with Lil
Yeah,
Baby.
he
Now
sound the
he
same.
falling
That's why.
off. He from
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He from Atlanta. That
yeah,
don't make me not like him. You know, it's just he falling off. It is one of them things where he just need to go ahead and just start drifting to another atmosphere. He's great on
yeah.
features. Albums though, you know what I'm saying? He ain't saying no more, brother.
Man,
But it be like
man.
that.
I
Just
can't.
like Usher.
I,
Usher should have stopped. He should have been stopped.
which I give you the like his latter albums. I give you that. Like the one with like No Limit. The track he has
Mm-hmm.
with Summer Walker, the X joint. That one's alright. That track with that album.
Yeah.
But the latter ones, I give you that. But I'm talking prime fucking Usher, dog. But I don't want to start all over. You know what I mean? But since we're talking about music, fool, you heard that new Clip song?
Who?
Fool, you don't know who the Clips is? Yeah,
The
Pusha
Clips.
T, the group that Pusha T was in with his brother Malice, no Malice.
I didn't. That
Shut
was before me,
up,
bro.
dog. The Clips. You ever heard the song "Grinding"? Grinding. That's the
Mm-hmm.
Clips.
Mm-hmm.
So they.
See,
All
that's
right, I
before
guess you
me.
got to be a true like real hip hop head to be into.
Yeah, and they not really
Yeah,
up there. So
I
it's
get
like
it.
it ain't something that's gonna they're not a group that's gonna carry on to generations through
Yeah, you got to
generations.
be
You
a
know what I'm
real hip
saying?
hop head to fuck with the Clips. Cause I had a homegirl. She was on a flight to New York, and she was sitting next to Pusha T and fucking No Malice, and she told me, and I was like, "What?" She was like, "I was like, for real?" She's like, "Yeah, they ain't nobody." I was like, are you kidding me?"
Yeah,
Like, all right, like,
they not. I think they had their time, and a lot of artists are like that. They have their moments, but they're not legendary to the point where, like I said, they go through generations from generation to generation to where you can say their name and people be like, yeah, I know who that is. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
It's just not like that.
but you know who Pusha T is, obviously. Okay,
I do. I
so
do. He
yes,
makes
he
great
does.
music.
Can
He
spit.
made great
I think
music.
he's very underrated. Can spit.
Mm-hmm.
Battled
Mm-hmm.
fucking Drake, killed Drake in the battle that they had years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
Clips.
I didn't know
Yeah,
he was in
so
a
he
group.
started off in the Clips. They came out with the song "Grinding."
Mm-hmm.
Uh, him and
Bluetooth connected.
his brother like stopped rapping. He was on a religious path. Saying found it, has come back. So they've dropped some like music here and there over the years. Pusha T's been solo, whatever. But they're dropping a new album July 11th. They've dropped 2 songs, and this is highly anticipated. Like if you don't know who they are right now, I guarantee during the summer you're gonna be hearing these songs because they've dropped 2, and the first one is fucking. The first one was like, okay, these fools are back. All right, I'll play a snippet of it right here. It's called Ace Trumpets. Pharrell was their producer, discovered them, put them out. This is their first joint.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes
You heard this?
inside of my snow globe. Shopping
Have you heard
sprees in
this?
Soho.
Okay. I want to
You
see
had
your
to
reaction.
see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough.
For those of you listening, Eli's first time hearing this new Clips, Ace Trumpets. So this is a raw reaction for those watching.
Blow.
Viewer's discretion is advised.
Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P. Niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy. How could you and me be? Ever seen his peers? Can't compare. You just CC. Don't you know these clears in
Go
my
ahead and vibe
ears?
to it,
Only
Dad.
VVs. Play musical chairs for the stairs.
Knocks, too.
These
It knocks
GTs.
in the
Too
whip.
much wear and tear on your bitch. She couldn't please me. White glove service with the brick. I am Luigi. Sold ecstasy and disappeared. I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees at your interviews. I just key life's.
So that's Ace Trumpets. That's a snippet of it. If you want to listen to the rest of it, go listen to it. So
That's on the album. You said that's on the new album that's highly
so
anticipated.
that song right there,
Okay.
that came out last month. So it's like fresh. I think.
Well, damn, how long is it gonna take the album to come out?
So what they were dealing with an issue. So they were supposed to drop last year, and they were signed to Def Jam. During the Kendrick Drake beef, one of the tracks on their album is featuring Kendrick Lamar. So Def Jam was like, "All right, we'll release your album. You got to take that song with Kendrick off because Drake falls under the umbrella, or Def Jam falls under the umbrella of UMG with Drake and all that. Clips was like, "Nah, what the fuck no." So they got dropped from the label. So now they were independent. Rock Nation signed them, so they're coming out with their shit. So, that's their first single that came out last month, and I guess they dropped their newest joint today or yesterday, and this track is called "So Be It." It's a diss to fucking Kanye and Travis Scott. This song is tough too, dog.
Niggas be having random beats.
Reasons,
like, where the fuck
this
come from?
So I looked it up. I was like, yo, why they fucking dissing Travis Scott? So Pharrell and Pusha T, they were in the lab with fucking Travis Scott, and they were recording a track or whatever. So the original track was supposed to be Travis Scott and Pusha, and they recorded it or whatever. A few days later, the track came out, and Drake was on it. And Drake's verse on that song was dissing Pusha T and fucking Pharrell. So them motherfuckers was like, oh, that's some fake shit. That's some fake corny shit. So that's the beef. And here's the newest shit, So Be It.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve is diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SCFB, A-Ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping into Giuseppe. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. And your ears too if you want them blue like belly. Lot of jetting, product.
Yo, you wanted to do a
like
reaction video. Yo, this reaction video right here.
That was a good one. I like that one. I think I'm gonna download that one. I'll listen to it. The first one I ain't really care for the first one.
It's fucking.
I ain't really care for the first one.
On YouTube. That shit full.
I figured.
Betting 911s, I'm no who's who with what's
Shit is
what.
tough,
Top
man.
of heaven. Fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw. When it's sketchy, if they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me. Buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski.
Religious culture
Smoke.
inappropriate.
So be it, so be it.
So be it. So be it.
Smoke.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that. I'm gonna go on YouTube and listen to that for sure. Are you still listening to it? Because we can't hear it on the podcast. We can't even hear you.
My bad. Fool, you gotta hear it. The second verse of No Malice.
I'm gonna listen to it.
That fool went in. Dog.
I'm gonna listen to it on YouTube.
The way the track ends, Push like he puts the bars out specifically to who's he beefing with. So people are like, yo, what the fuck? Like, who's he talking about? Da da da. Because he's mentioning like cities. He's like, I watched you die. I watched you cry. I watched her take your pride or some shit. And then Yeah, four. You gotta listen to that shit.
I'm listening to that on YouTube. Make sure you
Yeah,
text
I
me the
got you.
name of that song. I remember
Yeah,
you told me, but I'm gonna
I
forget it by
got
the
you.
time the podcast over.
Shit, man. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else, bro.
Yeah, that's it for me. I got that. We can use that on the
Hmm?
next one. I love passing things on to the next.
What?
I said we can use it on
Use
the
what?
next podcast. I'm gonna put it on the. I'm gonna put it out on the next podcast. Hit it all with a
Hit
banger.
him with what?
Know that burp stink. You said what?
With that being said, man, we appreciate y'all for fucking tuning in and listening. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do your due diligence and you like, subscribe on YouTube. You share, you like on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine, bro. Follow, etc., etc.
Tight.
He's tired, yo. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the longest
I'm
episode
not.
we've
Actually,
had,
I'm
yo.
not.
Going on 2 hours.
No. Hell no. When we first started, bro, we was going on 2+, almost 3. Till it used to be like, yo, y'all
Hey,
podcast is
if
alone.
you look though on YouTube, a lot of the top tier ones, a couple hours long.
Well, but I realized for like TikTok and stuff, they
Oh
like the
yeah, and that's the whole
shorts.
point. The whole purpose of TikTok is the shorts. That's why you build the anticipation with the shorts and the
Mm.
clips to watch the whole joint. I actually have had people as of recent for the past couple of fucking days and weeks asking about podcasts, yo, like for both. So I was like, yo,
Bro, I feel like I be having people come up to me all the time. This is no lie, and asking, bro, you the dude off TikTok? Do you have that? Like, do people
what?
come up to you and say that? Like, do they recognize you
Nah,
from
nah,
TikTok
you a
for
celeb,
making
bro.
videos and stuff? No, bro, please. I got like 200 something followers, and I be like, bro, how do y'all even see me? But what I realize is Virginia would have, whenever you make a video, it's only in Virginia. They start off in Virginia, and if it
Yeah,
does good in Virginia, or where your location is, usually who's around you. Like I'm in Virginia Beach, so it start in Virginia Beach, then
that's
they go to
good.
Norfolk,
Local.
Portsmouth, and all that stuff like that. Yeah, so like when I be going to Pizza Hut or I go like to, I went to the Next and a couple people was like, I seen you on TikTok. You the dude on TikTok? You be having the Pizza Hut stuff on, or you be having a uniform on? And I be like, yeah, man, check out
That's what's
our
up.
podcast, man. Chop it over, Rob and Eli. Every time I tell people to follow me, bro,
Hey, you got to.
go ahead.
We had
Go
our
ahead.
little shindig today,
I'm telling you,
fucking our little luncheon, our departmental joint. Fucking youngsters. I was talking to them fools in line, and one of the dudes who fucks with me, he was like, he's like, yo, you listen to that podcast? And that one of the cats was like, yeah, yeah. He's like, they ain't done it in a minute. I was like, yeah, we actually gonna do one today. He's like, man, that should be funny, dad. It's like, some of that should be funny as fuck. I was like, yeah, appreciate.
but tell them to
Appreciate.
tune into this one
Yeah,
because this one really
this one gonna
funny.
be real. But we appreciate y'all for listening. For those out there who's always asking, yo, when are y'all gonna do it? I'm saying we appreciate the love and support, man. Until the next one, man. We signing out.
Hey, man, that's Rob. I'm Eli. Until next time, since he forgetting how to say stuff, man, that man tired.
Hey man, we appreciate y'all, man. I'm saying until the next episode, let's chop it, Robert, Robert up, chop it up with Rob and Eli. I'm Rob. That's Eli, and we out.